Guys, welcome back to the channel. I wanted to show you the Omega Seamaster model number 2254.50, 41 millimeter, super thin. Oh my God, this watch is something else. This is a classic watch, okay? Super classic for Omega. Original wave dial. These were like released in 07, somewhere in that range. Only ran for about a year or two. They're sought after. People look for these all the times. They hold their value. They're I think they start at like 2 Gs depending on what model or which example you get. If you get a real good example, you're with box and papers, you're 2,500, possibly higher. But very nice. They hold their value, and I think eventually these will just continue to go up over the years. But these are very nice. I mean, from what Omega has done, I mean, now they've got a much thicker case, bigger dimensions. They changed over their escape valve to a Reese's peanut butter cup. But I mean, I believe these are probably, and the older James Bond ones, or actually the James Bonds in this era, are probably the best Omegas ever made. This one is pre-coaxial, and I like the pre-coaxial because it's a 28,800 vibrations per hour. And the reason why I'm doing this video is to show you that. I'm going to put it on the time grapher right now, but it does have the 2892 movement, which is a great ETA movement. That movement's been used in some really high-end watches. IWC, Ulysses Nardin, so many different ones. There's so many to point out, to bring up, but very nice. And you're going to see right here how well it does on the Timekeeper. This thing is very accurate. Right now we're at 0 seconds plus or minus. I believe this one really runs about +1 a day for me. Look at that amplitude. We're at 308. That is really good. 0.2 beat error. It could be better. The thing is you want to get it as close to 0 as you can, but 0.2 is really good. That is very, very good. 28,800 vibrations per hour, of course. But the reason why I like these over the coaxial is the coaxials have a lower beat rate. This has got a much smoother tick. And any watchmaker can regulate it or service it. So the service cost on this, you can get someone to service it. You find yourself a real good watchmaker, okay? Because I've had some watchmaker horror stories, but you can find someone to do it for a couple $100, $200-300, service it, and it's going to run like new. So if you're keeping this watch and 10, 15, 20 years goes by, you need to regulate it or you need to service it. You're going to spend hardly anything compared to getting something that's in-house that you have to send back to Omega, which you're going to spend probably $1,000 to service. So that's why I like this. That's why it's a keeper for me. This is a great watch. But there you have it, guys. This is the Omega Seamaster Professional 2254 on the time grapher, and it's keeping just excellent time. Let me show you the Lume, because that is something else that is just amazing on these. This one especially, I really liked it. The James Bond model is nice as well, the 2531, but this one has way better Lume. The 2254 is just bigger Lume surrounds, so you're gonna have much better Lume. Let me kill the lights so you can see it. Oh yeah, wow, see, it just screams. So if you guys can find one of these, look on eBay, look on the different forums, Watch You Seek, different things like that, Chrono 24. But you can pick these up. People have them. They have them for sale. You can even get, I noticed for whatever reason, a lot of them, like on eBay, coming from Japan, they have a lot of them, and they do with a lot of other watches. Like I like the early Planet Oceans. And those have a coaxial, but I wouldn't mind picking one up. I think the 220150, but there's a lot of those on from Japan as well on the site. But check those out too. They have a similar dial layout like this one. But these are just classics. This is an Omega classic right here, future classic. Of course, discontinued. But there you have it, guys. Let me turn the lights back on, and we'll show you the case. Of course, it's a 41 mil. I think it's like 48 tip to tip. Very thin, like 11 millimeters. Very beautiful Bombay twisted lugs. polished, brushed. This one's a real good example. I got a great deal on it, and it was serviced. So this thing's probably good for, I don't know, at least, I got it from Crown and Caliber. And that's a good place to get watches from. They service their watches. Of course, these clasps are just a scratch magnet, but they're just beautiful. And Crown and Caliber does a great job. You guys purchase a used watch from them, not used, let's say pre-owned. You're going to get one in good condition. And this one definitely is in good condition. Just very nice. And I like these bracelets too. In fact, this was my original Seamaster I ever purchased. And I purchased it, you know, back in 07, around there, I think, 08, something like that. I think it was 07. But may have been 06. I think these came out in 05 because I have a brochure from Omega from I think 05, and this was in the catalog. So I think it was 05 to like maybe 07, 08 when they discontinued these. But that was my original Seamaster I ever purchased, was the same watch, and I ended up flipping it, you know, had it for a couple of years, ended up selling it to go buy something else. And I always wanted it back. So here it is back. I've had it for, I don't know, a few months or whatever it's been, but I love this watch. It's not going to go anywhere. It's a great, great, great watch. Super comfortable, great dial layout, awesome movement. Something definitely to be, for any watchmaker to be, or for any watch enthusiast to be proud of in their collection. Very nice. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Check me out later on. We'll put something else up soon. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Goodbye.